All right, guys, so in this video, what I'm going to show you how to do is to get ready for your SketchUp kickoff task. All right, and so what you need to do is to go to your team, and then you need to drop down to your channels, and you need to go to computer-aided design. When you get to the computer-aided design channel, you'll see that there's a tab here, which reflects that a new page has been added to that channel. So you want to go to computer-aided design. So what is computer-aided design? Very basically, it's now time for us to move away from paper for a while and start to model within a 3D space on a computer. All right. So the very first task is what I call the kickoff task. It's the first one here under CAD tasks. A new rubric will come up when you start this task, and you will also have a playlist that'll come up here saying kickoff task playlist. There will be a series of 4 or 5 videos for you to follow to complete them. And you can follow a video every night or every second night, and the videos shouldn't hopefully be more than about 2 to 3 or maybe maximum 5 or 6 minutes. So to access your task, you're going to click on this tab here, and it'll show you the very first task you need to do. It's quite a nice task. It's a simple task. It's one you've drawn in class already. So you've done this in orthographic projection, and you had a square hole. So here we have circular holes or circular through holes. So you're going to be designing a swivel bracket, and the swivel bracket is here. You can see we've got 2 swivel brackets used here by a pulley system in a gym. So a pulley mechanism for a weight machine in the gym. And the scenario, you always get a scenario like this. You've been assigned the task of designing a swivel bracket for a weighted pulley system in the Michael high performance system. The engineer of the pulley system requires a visual representation of the bracket and has therefore requested that you generate a 3D model using Trimble SketchUp. Once you've generated the 3D model, the engineer can take this model and then either print it out or send it for subtractive manufacturing. Now, we are going to draw. I'm going to use that language a little bit while we draw, and you'll understand what I mean by that in a bit. So let's have a look here. Your instructions: create the 3D model, okay, using the video links that you'll be given. Add the total height, length, and width dimensions or depth dimensions. Download the model and then add it to your team's assignment. The team's assignment will be under assignments in that team, and you need to make sure that you upload it, attach it as a PNG, and then you are going to click the button Turn In, which your teachers can show you. All right, so what we're going to do is open up SketchUp. Now that you should have it downloaded, and it shouldn't look like that. It should look something like this. You should have a home page here, and you're going to go to Create New. Okay, so once you're in the model space like this, you'll see you've got a chappie standing, Mr. SketchUp. Oopsie, let's go back. There he is. Mr. SketchUp is standing there. You can call him whatever you like. He is just to give you a bit of proportion. All right, so when you're designing something small, a matchbox size, it shouldn't be much bigger than the sort of the toe space here. So when you're designing it, if it's big, then you know your proportions are wrong and you're entering this wrong information, or your model info is wrong, which I'm going to show you now. So the very first thing you do, and it's like a reflex action, should always be this, that I go and check my model information is correct, okay? I go to length and units. I want to make sure that I'm on millimeters, so drop that down. The format must always be millimeters. The display precision must always be 0 millimeters. We're not working with small tolerances here, so we want a whole number. And then make sure our length snapping is at 1 millimeter. Once that is set, right, these are all the tools you are going to use to draw. Okay, and these are all the features you're going to use for the presentation of your object. Now that's video 1. We're now ready to go. We're set up for the first part of the kickoff task.